Well, it's been quite a while since I've done any board meeting material. The reason for that is because I have a hard time watching the board. It's hard to watch this group of a power elite, I guess would be the word, and their bullshit lies and crap that comes out of their mouths over there. In this clip, we're going to watch one of the bullshit lies that's very common out of McFarlane's mouth. Most everything that comes out of his mouth is baloney. Speaking of which, part of the problem I'm having with watching this board is knowing who they represent, the kind of people that they keep in power. McFarlane and his henchmen, and most of you know we're dealing with this Lane Jensen outrage where he fell into this trap set for him by TriMet. And we've been working through that and watching the wheels of injustice spin. You see, the way it works in America, when citizens do crimes to each other, it's no big deal. But when citizens do something against the power elite, the wheels of justice spin very fast and very hard. And what Lane has done is insulted the power elite. That's why the wheels of justice are spinning so fast and hard on him. And we're not trying to make any trouble for him. We're handling this very discreetly. It's going to get complicated. It looks like we're going to go, or not. It's not my decision, of course. It's his decision, but it looks like it will go to jury trial at this point. The plea deals. I'm not going to give you specifics about this because this isn't to be discussed on the internet. It's not for discussion. But one of the requirements of the plea deal is that he can't go to the board meeting for 1 year. Now I ask you, people of actual reasonable thinking ability, what in the world does the board meeting have to do with Lane and his so-called repetitive textings, which has led to this telephone harassment charge? Does it take a genius to see that this is not really about telephone harassment? This is all to keep him away from the power elite of TriMet. They don't want him around, and this is how they're going to accomplish the goal. This is what they think anyway. Now, when we get to a jury of his peers, it might not be quite as simple for them. Now, right now, it's all, spit and vinegar, and we're going to put you away for life. You know how it is, man. Plea bargaining, it's one of the most unjust things in the justice system. It's like they put you against a wall, and they say, either you take this deal or we go for life in prison. You see how either you take the deal or we're going to go for the death penalty. It's the justice system in this country has got nothing to do with actual justice. It has to do with expediency. I don't trust the justice system at all. I really have no faith in it whatsoever. I don't care if you have F. Lee Bailey when he was alive representing you. You never know what's going to happen with it. Anyway, the fact that including the board meeting he can't go, should be very apparent at that point that this is all a political arrest. It has nothing to do with anything but politics, because why would that even be part of the district attorney's plea bargain? It's fucking bizarre. Anyway, let's listen to this lie from Neil, and then I'll comment on his lie.
So, on the web, that document is in front of you, and we're again continuing to work with our stakeholders. Last week I spoke to 2 groups of stakeholders about the plan, received very positive feedback. Again, it's just reinforced the message that what our customers and constituents really want are more service, particularly in growing areas like Washington County, where our service has not really changed for probably 15 years.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what idiotic comment he just said? He just said that the West Side service hasn't changed much in 15 years. What is he fucking? Is he that fucking dense, or is he that fucking bold-faced liar? I mean, I used to work out there. I watched them take. Every year they cut service on the West Side. Every single year for the last 10 years I was out there, they were cutting something on the West Side. For him to actually sit in that chair and say it hasn't changed in 15 years, it's disgusting. What's the problem with this guy? How come nobody calls him out on this shit? Where's that board? Oh, I forgot. There's sock puppets.